Game show.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs in this critical Game 4 of the opening round here on 2K Sports. Along with the Jet and the Diesel, Ernie Johnson. And coming right up, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Philadelphia 76ers. Checking out the 76ers, they won Game 3 going away and are looking to make another statement tonight. Definitely a bounce in their step. And in a lopsided series, Shaq, for the team that's clearly overmatched, what can they do to keep going?
You got to play fast and loose because, Ernie, Kenny, you have nothing to lose. The onus is on your opponent to close out the series. Not an easy thing to do.
You know what? You never know what's going to happen either. I mean, like an injury. Oh, I could shift the whole momentum.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, you don't want anybody to get hurt, but that's a fact of life. You tweak an ankle or something like that, a hammy, you never know.
And you're also playing for pride, you know, as individual players and as a franchise. And you never know what could happen. You just got to keep playing.
I missed a game once in a row. Well, actually, I was unable to type because I had kind of a hangnail. It came during the playoffs.
Wow. It was a competition?
It was hard.
It was a writing competition.
No, I was just trying to do my job.
Oh.
Missed 3 nights. But I'm not soft.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The 76ers have simply been on a rampage, storming through the finals. And with a commanding 3-0 lead, they now have a chance to do what very few teams have even dreamed of. Can they sweep their way to the Larry O'Brien Trophy in a Game 4 against the Bucks? Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
It's Game 4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinal series. Down 3-zip. It's a survival contest, no doubt. Will the series end here tonight? Thanks for tuning in to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. While Philadelphia 76ers preparing to defend home court in this Eastern Conference battle. Still out of the lineup is Antetokounmpo. They want him healthy.
Kevin, his injury is going to cost him a few games, and in the playoffs, that could be devastating.
So the Bucks win the tip. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've got Bledsoe, Ilyasova out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Zeller, and it's Middleton in at the 2. Redick against Middleton. Outside, Redick. Pass to Embiid. In the corner, Simmons with it. Shoots from the right block. And the layup's good off the glass. Simmons got the first points on the scoreboard for Philadelphia.
Really like watching Simmons go to work down low with his length and strength. There aren't many guys that can keep up with him.
Embiid against Zeller. Poked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. About a minute played so far here in the first. And Middleton kicks to Snell. Just 5 on the clock. Zeller inside. Embiid's there.
Defense has to feel fortunate. Somehow he missed that opportunity, and still, there's no reason for them to give up that kind of open shot.
Got that one up quick.
The defense had better put J.J. Redick on a leash and trail him around. He's ready to fire as soon as he gets that ball.
Out to the right wing. Ilyasova passes to Zeller. Back to Ilyasova. It's good.
That's That's a talented guy getting too easy a look. Might have been a miscommunication on that one.
Well, just the first quarter, everyone's still getting adjusted. That said, on defense, you have to bring help sooner. Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Right. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
Well, it led to a big scoring effort, taking advantage of every weakness. So any possession the defense wasn't aggressive on, they were on the offensive end.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Feeds the Bledsoe. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Sharch. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Sharch has got his first bucket in this one.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Snell. Goodbye, Simmons. Snell finds Bledsoe. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
How about the interior game? Eric Bledsoe, with that size and that width, as a point guard, scoring inside.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Over Zeller. Embiid, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Inside, it's stolen by Sharch. Here's Simmons. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Snell kicks to Bledsoe. No good on that one. And Philadelphia the other way now. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Bledsoe against Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. Banked in off the glass.
They can't shake Simmons. And he is very used to getting hit. Even with contact, he can finish strong.
Bledsoe kicks to Zeller. Back to Bledsoe. And the jam by Bledsoe.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Simmons. Now Embiid. Zeller grabs the board.
Ooh, the deep did just enough to keep him from scoring. Thought that was in for sure.
Bledsoe against Wall. Now here's Ilyasova. He's tightly guarded. Zeller dishes to Snell. Over Simmons. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Well, I have no idea how he made that, but hey, sometimes a little bit of luck helps.
And Wall kicks to Simmons. Shot on the wing. Embiid, no good.
Now, this is a quarter that he would love to forget as soon as possible, not getting anything to go.
Snell finds Bledsoe. The Bucks working the ball around. Zeller with it. Now defended by Embiid. Middleton the pass to Snell. Over Simmons. And the shot is long.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
Now here's Wall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. From 7. And Simmons with the nice bucket inside.
He's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Milwaukee. A 6-point game. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Bledsoe's got 6 points. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. I asked him if it's possible to maintain any belief that they can win this series, and he said, definitely. We know the odds are against us, but this is a one-game-at-a-time situation. We're going to play our hardest, try to win tonight, and take it from there. Well, what else can they do, Kevin? Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Johnson, he's checked in for Embiid. Chandler comes in for Sharch. Robert Covington's checked in for Simmons. And it's T.J. McConnell in for J.J. Redick.
Well, there's some good length for Brogdon, and that helped him maybe get over the top and make that contested shot.
Chandler inside the line. Not enough on that one as it misses. The Bucks trail. Down low. There's Maker. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Wall. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Maker, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Chandler.
That size, a lot to deal with out there. Don Maker uses it to his advantage to get a foul.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And that drops, so they now lead by one. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Eric Bledsoe. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. 76ers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. A shot by McConnell, no good. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And here is Dellavedova. Pass to Maker. The shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Chandler. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
They did not throw Chandler off his route that time. Even when you get physical with him, he's staying after it.
Now here is Dellavedova. Here's the pass to Brogdon. He kicks to Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. The 76ers lead it. Outside, Wall. His first shot coming late, and the jumper is good.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Now, here's Maker. Passes to Brogdon. Can't get it to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. To the paint. Here's Wall. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
And the 76ers call time here. Changes for Philadelphia. Sharch checked in for Chandler. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. Philadelphia leading by 3. McConnell kicks to Johnson. McConnell passes to Johnson. Sharks looking around. That's tipped. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw tonight.
One shot.
Free throw no good for Johnson.
And that versatility that Johnson offers has a huge upside. He's mobile and strong enough that he can defend either front court position, and that's a great tool for any team to have.
Now here is Smith. Kicks it to Johnson. Count that one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in.
One shot.
That's good from Johnson. And the Bucks with possession here, trailing here by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Pass to Bogdanovic. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Covington with the steal. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Smith. 2 shots.
Two shots.
That one is off. He's off on the second. Bucks trail by 8. Dellavedova still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's Brogdon on the wing. The offensive rebound. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And this quarter has been all about him. You feel every shot he's going to take is going in.
The Bucks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Leading by 5. 76ers moving the ball around. The feed to Smith. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here, it is eye-opening.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Pass to Maker. Back to Brogdon. Rejection by Smith. Covington in the corner. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
For Milwaukee, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. First free throw is good. Good on both. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. McConnell finds Smith. It's Covington on the wing. McConnell passes to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's Covington, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 7.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Smith against Brogdon. Right through the D for the layup.
Brogdon inside, never rushed, effective with the soft touch.
And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers on top. They lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Some big goals for John Wall, looking to become the best he can be.
Just keep getting better defensively. I want to be our defensive first team. I definitely want to be in MVP conversations. I want to get this team to the Eastern Conference Finals. And I mean, it all starts where you have to win. You got to be the leader to compete every night. And, you know, some nights when you take those nights off, MVPs don't take nights off.
And, GA, that's exactly what you want to hear from your leader.
And if he stays healthy, Wall has the talent to put himself in that MVP conversation. He's that kind of player.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get back into the action. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
Yeah, so that disruption is helping out because it's leading to some easy chances on the other end.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Ilyasova out there with Maker. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Connaughton in it with the shooting guard. Ilyasova up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Johnson kicks to McConnell. It's deflected. Here's Smith, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Smith. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Dellavedova with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Maker with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. No one covering.
I think he's just going to get more and more confident from behind the arc and become a more consistent scorer in this league as time goes by.
Now, here's McConnell. Chandler outside. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Low block shot on the way. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. Bucks trail by 6. Dellavedova is scanning the floor. Outside Bogdanovich. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
You know, he didn't score the ball much in the first quarter, but he has been really, really solid during the second quarter. I expect a big game from him now.
Now, here's McConnell. Here's Johnson. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Dellavedova, this is Ilyasova. And there's the pass to make it. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Getting better at keeping his balance as Thon Maker builds up his body. He'll be a little bit more rooted on the floor.
Chandler finds Covington. McConnell in the corner. 5 to shoot. Over Dellavedova. No good off the back of the rim. The Bucks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Here's Connaughton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the call on Chandler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, there are good fouls, and then there's those fouls. That's not a good one. Limits himself on defense, and he can't nearly be as physical for the rest of the period.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Tony Snell's checked in for Bogdanovich. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Matthew Dellavedova. Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 6. 3-pointers. Snell. Ilyasova passes to Maker. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Chandler kicks to Smith. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Johnson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter. Bucks trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Maker passes to Middleton. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Tough to contest when a guy that size can get the shot off that quickly. Middleton with a nice quick release.
Knocks it loose. With the floater. Chalk up 2 there. McConnell's got his first points of the game.
And giving up a lot of inches, he was still, though, determined to make the play.
Yeah, this is the time you can use that word, tenacity. Some guys wouldn't even try that shot, but he goes in there undeterred.
Ilyasova hits the bucket.
Looking more comfortable as time moves on. I think his middle name is Play. That would be Thon Playmaker.
Timeout called the 76ers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Embiid, he's checked in for Chandler. Ben Simmons comes in for Smith, and it's John Wall in for T.J. McConnell.
And this is what happens when you fail to block out.
Defensive rebounding just as important as causing the miss in the first place.
Now here's Bledsoe. 6 points for him. Johnson with the block. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And Simmons slams it in.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time.
Bledsoe against Wall. From 11 feet away. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Simmons inside. He kicks it to Covington. That 3 off the mark. Bucks trail by 5. Middleton outside. Wall against Bledsoe. Over the Wall. And with misses it off the right side of the rim.
Perfect defense. Contesting without fouling, exactly what you want to do, especially deep into the paint.
Yep, that one goes. Now it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now here's Ilyasova. Dishes to Middleton. And Zeller kicks to Snell. Bledsoe against Wall. Here's Snell. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Covington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wall finds Simmons. Back to Wall. Outside, Simmons. Covington wide open. He fires. They grab their own miss. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for one.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Brogdon, he's checked in for Ilyasova.
One shot, gentlemen.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Bucks trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Snell dishes to Middleton. From the high post, he drills it. Middleton's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, you don't want to leave Middleton from that area. His mid-range game is on fire, draining those shots often.
Johnson kicks to Simmons. Passes it to Covington. Simmons against Middleton. With the fadeaway. Rebound collected by Snell. Milwaukee's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the 2nd quarter. Middleton looking it over. And Bledsoe hands it in the corner. He doesn't hit that one. Wall with some nice defense.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
The rebound by the Bucks. Snell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Middleton outside. From the top of the key, he buries it. Middleton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
When a guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end, anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
Here's Wall. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Shards checked in for Philadelphia. Reddick comes in for Robert Covington. Philadelphia with the ball. Now here's Wall. He has 6. Outside, Reddick pass to Embiid. Inside, and there's Sharch on the assist by Embiid. Sharch has got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for Milwaukee. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
Kicks it to Snell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid. The Bucks have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The 76ers leading by 9. Redick for 3. The rebound by Brogdon. Bledsoe against Wall. Bledsoe kicks to Snell. Middleton on the wing. Bucks passing it around. Pocket 6. Here's Brogdon, and the rejection by Embiid. Saric passes to Wall. Here's Snell. He dishes it to Bledsoe. Over to the left wing. And again, the Bucks miss.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Here's Saric. Misses off the left iron. Bucks trail by 9. Down low. Bledsoe nails the baby hook. Bledsoe's got 8.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Saric outside. And Simmons kicks to Redick. Middleton against Simmons. Over Middleton. Here's Embiid. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. He's got 8.
Well, after a tough first quarter, it didn't get to him in any way. He's really stepped up here in the second quarter.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Pass to Zeller. Back to Brogdon. Good D by Embiid.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
And it's sent back by Bledsoe.
Well, if you can use your speed on offense, why not use it on defense? Eric Bledsoe with the quick hands to swat that shot back.
36 seconds left in the second quarter. Zeller against Embiid. Zeller finds Middleton. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Middleton getting up there allows him, with that height, to get up and jam it down.
Bledsoe against Wall. The pass to Embiid. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. You looking for an empty seat?
Yeah.
You're sitting in.
It's only 3 of us.
And the seats are all full.
Okay. Oh, you meant in the arena.
Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Checking out the 76ers. They're on the cusp of sweeping this series, and it's an opportunity they're not ready to let slip away. They were in control in the first half, and don't look like they'll be backing down in the second. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
Well, the offense is running on all cylinders. Guys are focused, executing, not playing outside of themselves. That's why their shooting percentage was so high. See it up there, Ernie, in the stratosphere? Anyway, they're mixing things up, which keeps the defense scrambling.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Milwaukee?
I was unimpressed, Ernie. Very unimpressed with their offense. You know, guys seem to be going through emotions, not cutting, not hustling. They failed to get back into a great offensive rhythm. They'll need to step it up big in the second half to cut into this lead.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
The beautiful skyline of downtown Philadelphia, all lit up, dressed up, and ready to go. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. Without question, Amir Johnson displaying his skills today.
Well, we saw in the first half, he has a nice mixture of moves down low, and they've been going to him.
Well, he's a volume scorer in the post, and right now the volume's at 11. So if you're not going to run doubles at him, we'll see if he can get more of that done in the second half.
And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. Philadelphia leading by 7. Charge is the 4 with Embiid in the middle. Redick and Simmons are the 2 and the 3, and it's Wall in at point guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. Right side, Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons got the first bucket of the third here for the 76ers.
And the variety that Simmons offers is huge. It's pretty much pick your poison with him.
Feeds it to Bledsoe. Whoa, with a block.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe.
Well, the leadership that Bledsoe keeps stepping further and further into, this is a guy you can count on to take and make big shots.
Second free throw, no good. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Saric. Saric has got 3 assists tonight. Bucks trail by 10. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Bledsoe passes to Zeller. Bucks passing it around. Passes it to Snell. Clock at 4. Ball's not loose. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back. And Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons loves jamming it through, relentless in his attack of the cup.
Snell kicks to Bledsoe. No good on the 3.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Redick with the bucket.
And it's been about that execution offensively. I mean, they have been superb.
They're just absolutely getting anything and everything that they want out there. They have not let up.
Now here's Zeller. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Well, Middleton does have some length himself, and he utilizes it there on the drive.
The 76ers leading by 13. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The 76ers have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight.
Simmons taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
And the athleticism that Simmons has is downright unreal. Just a remarkable talent who has the potential to be one of the all-time greats.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Bucks trail by 13. Bledsoe outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Trying to cut into this lead. Bad time for a miscue.
Yeah, they may have some ants in the pants right here. You just have to take what the defense gives you.
Thon Maker's checked in for Milwaukee. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Good D by Embiid.
Yeah, they got to hope to turn it on soon. 1 of 4 so far, and they know they got to be better.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him. Simmons finds Wall. Over Bledsoe.
So strong and so tough as a defender. Great on-ball defense from Bledsoe.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Middleton outside. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. And again, the Bucks miss.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
Timeout called. The Bucks. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Bledsoe against Šarić. Bledsoe kicks to Ilyasova. Shot clock at 6. Šarić against Bledsoe. And again, the Bucks miss.
He has got a lot of confidence in his game. You have to if you think you can knock one down from there.
Yeah, and let's not get on him too much, but that shot is also a little irresponsible.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 9. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
One of the first attributes you hear about Eric Bledsoe is his strength, shown there.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
One shot, gentlemen.
And it's Wall with the ball for the 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Lets it go from 11. No good on that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Bledsoe dishes to Middleton. Ilyasova against Šarić. Ilyasova passes to Bledsoe. Here's Snell. Great touch on the 16-footer. Snell's got 5.
Good awareness from EB there. He knows that's his job. Get the ball to the open guys as the point guard.
Pass to Simmons. Rebounded by the Bucks. Ilyasova's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Snell. By Simmons. Here's Snell. He has 5. And here's Wall. He kicks it to Sharnic. Reddick is in the corner. Wall against Bledsoe. The 76ers again can't hit it. Bucks trail by 10. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Simmons. Rebound, Milwaukee. Ilyasova's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Snell. Kicks it to Bledsoe. Middleton outside. And the Bucks miss again. The 76ers leading by 10. To the middle. Stolen by Bledsoe. Here's Snell, guarded by Simmons, and they'll keep possession. Bledsoe outside. Second shot opportunity, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Sharnic.
Bledsoe going to the inside has no problem at his size getting in and drawing contact.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Move shot.
Free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Robert Covington's checked in for the 76ers. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Bucks. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Chris Middleton. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. And so here is Philadelphia. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Sharnic, no good again that time. Bucks trail by 8. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Covington. Covington with the steal. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And that's what you want in transition, a high percentage opportunity.
The story is true, and here the defense does a very poor job of matching up.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Milwaukee making a switch here. Dellavedova's checked in. And Ilyasova kicks to Dellavedova. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shoots over Covington. Milwaukee. No good that time either.
And he completely threw the timing off on that jumper. That is how you D up.
Playing with tremendous aggressiveness without fouling. That's an excellent job. And a terrific use of the floater. Unguardable, really, because you can't do anything defensively to stop it.
Ilyasova against Sharnic. Brogdon kicks to Dellavedova. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Reddick against Brogdon. He feeds it to Maker. Shoots over Embiid. And again, the Bucks miss. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 12-point game.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now here is Dellavedova. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. The pass to Brogdon. Back to Dellavedova. 6 to shoot. Ilyasova against Redick. Ilyasova hits the bucket.
Ilyasova very comfortable in letting it go from a step or two in from the line. No problem from the mid-range.
Wall looking for an opening. And Maker sends it back. And he gets it to go. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
The Bucks working the ball around. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Defended by Covington. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on charge.
Well, Bogdanovich being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
Well, the thing you think about with Bogdanovich, besides his first name being in his last name, is potential. A young, raw prospect with plenty of upside.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Chandler comes in for Saric. Smith checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's T.J. McConnell in for John Wall. And he sinks the second. Here's Covington. He has 6. Johnson outside. Back to Covington. Stolen by Brogdon. Passes it to Dellavedova. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Now here's Brogdon. He's covered by McConnell. Looking to end his cold spell. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Brogdon. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's McConnell. Defended by Dellavedova. Pass to Covington. A 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Covington's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And when the D is this non-existent, it's pretty easy for shooters fishing with dynamite.
Covington against Bogdanovich. Now here is Dellavedova. He's tightly guarded.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Johnson. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Connaughton kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Brogdon. Bogdanovich against Covington. Now Bogdanovich. 7 points in the game over Johnson. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Yeah, that was $1 million crossover to free him up, but that finish, I'd give him 50 cents.
And there's Chandler. That's good on the assist from Covington. And it's 6 points for Wilson Chandler.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Bogdanovich. A 3-pointer off the mark. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. McConnell kicks to Smith. And the pass to Chandler. Here's Johnson. Good on the shot.
Johnson's got 14 points for the game.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Well, a great job by Brogdon there. Terrific at shooting off the dribble and finding some balance.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll return shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. You've got Bogdanovich, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Zeller, and it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. Here's Dellavedova. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, Dellavedova is a 2-speed player, first and second gear, but smart enough to read the situation there and end up drawing the foul.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Dellavedova.
An 86% foul shooter for his college career. Dellavedova hasn't been quite that consistent at the pro level.
And both free throws good for Dellavedova. The 76ers leading by 13. To the paint, reverses, and it's finished off by Smith as he lays it in.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's covered by McConnell. Banked in off the glass. Dellavedova's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a pretty good move from Dellavedova. Tough defense, gets off the perimeter and into the paint to get the score.
Chandler scanning the floor.
Two shots, gentlemen. Two.
At the line for your 76ers, Wilson Chandler. 2 shots.
Two.
The first free throw is good.
Whether Wilson Chandler has started or whether he's come off the bench, he's accepted a role and been beneficial for the coaching staff.
Chandler hits them both. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Dellavedova, the pass to Connaughton. Here's Bogdanovich, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set, good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Passes to Covington, beyond the arc. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Now here is Dellavedova. D right on him. It's Bogdanovich on the wing.
Zeller finds Bogdanovich. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Bogdanovich knocked around a little bit there, but sticks with his shot.
A different look for Milwaukee. Tony Snell's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Chris Middleton comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Smith kicks to Chandler. Pass to Covington. Six on the shot clock. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Free throw drops for Covington. Bucks trail by 12. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Eric Bledsoe hungry to score, and he's doing a great job of it right now.
And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Chandler outside. Smith the pass to Johnson. Back to Smith. Chandler against Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Bogdanovich. A solo fast break. Here's Snell. And it's in there. Snell's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. McConnell with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Here's Covington. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The first one falls. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And both free throws good for Covington.
Probably as close to a short ping as you can have at the free throw line.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He said, hey, we're still in this thing. We just have to trust each other out there. Be a aggressive, stay together, and play as a team. We're coming back and winning this one. Pretty confident words, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The 76ers leading by 9. Stolen by Bledsoe. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now the dish to Zeller. Middleton on the wing. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Johnson.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
To the middle. Here's Smith. And the layup's good off the glass. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's good passing down low. He's good at working the ball deep into the post.
Out to the right wing. Ilyasova finds Zeller, and there's the call on Chandler. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Wall against Bledsoe. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Saric.
Love how Bledsoe's forcing the issue, not bashful about throwing that athletic build around on an NBA floor.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw good from Bledsoe. Bledsoe hits them both. The 76ers leading by 9. All with it. Over Bledsoe. Here's Simmons. And at last they get one to fall.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Bledsoe taking his time here. Over Wall. And too long on the shot. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. To the inside. Saric against Ilyasova. Saric, that's good. Now here's Middleton. Inside, here's Ilyasova. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Easy to forget that Ilyasova can handle his business down there on the block, but he's much more of a spot-up guy.
Outside, Redick. Embiid dishes to Saric. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Bledsoe against Wall. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Bledsoe against Wall. Floats one up. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Bledsoe.
Bledsoe likes to get to the floater, especially with the bigger guys around the rim.
And Simmons kicks to Saric. Redick bounce pass. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Bledsoe. Embiid against Middleton. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, Middleton hovers around that 40% mark from downtown in his career. It's a good-looking shot there.
And here's Wall. Saric, right side. Philadelphia moving the ball. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Snell. Pass to Bledsoe. Out to the wing. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Bledsoe's got 14 points now in the second half.
On the attack, he has that ability, trying to close this one out.
Well, beating one guy is one thing, but beating 5, heck of a job there. He's got the talent to finish, too.
Yep, it counts. 12 points for Joel Embiid.
And guys, really admire how Simmons finds the open man consistently with the vision, the unselfishness. That's what we want to see out of him.
Bledsoe and the jam by Bledsoe.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Right, big scoring run, fueled by great game planning and really some great shot making.
Stolen by Middleton, and so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. The 76ers leading by 4. And Redick kicks to Simmons. A fadeaway. Rebound, Milwaukee. It's stolen by Saric. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Two shots.
The first one falls. No good on the second free throw. Philadelphia leading by 5. And the wide open shot from Redick. Bledsoe with the rebound. Bledsoe's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Zeller. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Zeller's got 4 this quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Redick against Middleton. Redick passes to Embiid. Over Ilyasova. And Embiid holds it down.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
Those putback jams sting, don't they, Michael?
And that is a statement. We're going to keep coming at you hard, even if we've got the lead. Yeah, this team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
And Wall kicks to Saric. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good. Saric nails them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Ball against Bledsoe. A double team Bledsoe. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Bucks now. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. For Philadelphia, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And Wall kicks to Redick. Back to Wall. Here's Embiid, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Bucks, trailing by 4. Now the pass to Middleton. Passes it to Zeller. Embiid with the steal. 3 on 3. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
To the paint, here's Ilyasova. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one. And for the 76ers, they're shooting really well. 54% from the floor. Zeller against Embiid. To Simmons, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Ooh, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances, despite the D's best effort.
On the free throw, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Shot by Middleton, wide open from outside off the mark. The 76ers shooting in the 4th quarter has been efficient at 56%. And Redick kicks the Wall. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
2 shots.
2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Bledsoe. No good that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. All against Bledsoe. Wall finds Reddick. Stolen by Middleton. Bledsoe left side. Here's Zeller, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Bucket earned, out-muscling and out-hustling everybody for the rebound.
A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart. Clock's ticking. They got to get up a shot.
Yeah, and then you have to foul right away on the inbounds, maybe the first person who touches the ball.
Middleton against Saric. Fades away. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, Middleton proving again how clutch he is for this basketball team. Big shot there.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
J.J. Redick. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, Redick used properly can be lethal for your offense. You just can't afford to fall asleep on him.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
So important to just stay poised, go through your routine. He did a good job there of just keeping his composure and putting those 2 away.
Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 5. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Well, I mean, if they can score, then they're going to have to foul immediately.
Well, I'm sure that's part of the discussion, not whether to foul, but maybe who.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Timeout called the Bucks. They're behind by 6. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul make things interesting.
Definitely. Everything has to happen perfectly just to give them a chance.
Nine seconds left in the game. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. 6 seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul right there. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Dellavedova. From deep, it's good.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. What a performance through the entire first round. Breaks sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.